Hi and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This is a video assignment for EWE 32903, which is Life Cycle Assessment. My name is Muhammad Haziq bin Ahmad, metric number J18B0073. We have choose a life cycle analysis for a production of perfume from the Agarwood. Basically, we need to conduct a life cycle analysis in one software which is OpenLCA. OpenLCA is an open source software for a sustainability assessment. It is for modeling the life cycle of product, which in this case is a perfume from the Agarwood. However, due to lack of time and cost, we don't successfully complete the assessment, but we will share what we have done from the software. So in this video, I will explain about the process and flow for the production of perfume from Agarwood in this software. As you can see here, it is a screenshot from the software which show the process and flow for the production of perfume. Firstly is a material extraction, which is Agarwood chip. For the description, Agarwood will be chipped into a wood chip. After that, it will be ground to turn an Agarwood chip into a powder form of wood using a grinding machine. It is ground to make it easier for the next process, which is the extraction process. The technology used is grinding machine that ground the sample to the powder form, and the geography is located in Malaysia. As you can see, next is a solvent preparation which include alcohol, organic solvent and water. As you can see here, this is an output and input data for the alcohol, water and organic solvent which was used in the process for the perfume production. As you can see, an input for this process, which is alcohol 5 ml, tap water, as it run continuously to condenser in the extraction process, so it doesn't have a specific amount, and the powder form of wood which mixed with water, which is 3 ml. And the output here is alcohol and water vapor, which is it will be emission to the air and the surrounding.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Samidi, Muhammad Samainan. My metric number is J18A0098. Today I will present about manufacturing and packaging. First is why using glass bottle. Glass containers are the most sought after product in perfume packaging. The properties of glass make it possible to keep the original fragrance fresh without altering any of the ingredients. Glass is non-porous and impermeable, so there are no interaction between glass packaging and product. Next is how glass being produced. There is three step in glass bottle. First is glass forming. A molten gob are cut by perfectly timed blade to ensure each gob is equal weight before it goes into forming machine. The weight of gob is important of the formation process for each glass container being made. The molded glass is created by gravity feeding gob of molten glass into a forming machine. When pressure form the neck and basic shape of the bottle. Once the neck finish, the general glass bottle shape have been achieved. Next is press and blow. In this process, it use IS machine. Finally, is the finishing process. Once the bottle has been completely formed, it is removed from the mold and transferred to annealing layer. The layer heat the bottle to a temperature of about 1050 degrees Fahrenheit and then gradually cool them to about 390 Fahrenheit. IS machine is the most advanced machine available in market. There are two types of glass waste, color and colorless. Most colorless waste glass are recycled effectively. Color waste glass with their low recycle rate are generally dumped into landfill site. However, with the shortage of landfill site, landfill is becoming more and more difficult. Since the glass is not biodegradable, landfills do not provide environment-friendly solution. Therefore, there is a strong need to utilize waste glass, so the waste will undergo recycling process according to the material and suitable process in handling it. In packaging, we use corrugated paper box because it can give more protection to glass bottle as it is fragile. The advantage in using corrugated box are maximum protection, lightweight, recyclable and reusable. So in corrugated making process, there are two key steps. First is making craft paper and corrugated the cardboard.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Ahmad Kamarul. I will continue present about utilities and transportation. Throughout the processing from the beginning to the finishing product, it will involve the use of electricity, for example, the wood dust collection process and extraction process. In the process of collecting wood dust, many machines need to conduct electricity to function, such as a chip wood machine, grinding wood machine, and separation machine where there may be a wood chip that not ground. For the extraction process, not only involve the use of electricity, but the use of water is also involved for the process. For in the extraction process, electricity energy will be converted to the thermal energy to boil water mixed with a chemical solution at a set temperature. In this process, it will produce a solvent or incomplete perfume solvent. Input for the wood dust collection will be the wood log, electricity, and the output will be wood dust that we need in extraction process. Input for extraction process will involve is a wood dust, water and electricity, and the output is a incomplete perfume solvent. In the transportation sector, will involve the use of diesel for the input that consumed by truck and forklift. The forklift will be used to load and shifting material inside factory or manufacturer area. Truck will be transport the finishing product to the airport or directly to the customer. The output of this will be the carbon dioxide that we release to the free air.
Assalamualaikum and hi. So my name is Afiq Iqbal bin Sulaiman. My matrix number is J18A0005. So I will continue the next part, which is waste management of wood perfume. Okay, from my friend is present about what wood that we use, which is we use Agarwood. So from the Agarwood, it will make a powder and dust. I mean from the process, we create the Agarwood residue itself. So how we manage the waste of Agarwood residue? We use a wood dust collector to collect the Agarwood residue, and residue can be used to another purpose, which is we can use as charcoal, or we can use to make a composite wood. So for the output of the data, the process we create Agarwood residue. What about chemical management? The chemical management that we use for the whole process included the extraction process, such as toluene and ethanol. In Malaysia, they has industrial waste that manage the toxic of the chemical waste by consumption known as quality alam, OKA. So the chemical waste we dispose carefully to avoid pollution. The industrial that manage the chemical waste are trusted in Malaysia, and we also can avoid the pollution in Malaysia.